Whew. Hey, what's up everybody? X Joe 81X here, on location still at the house, and now we're up to paint. All this bullshit's come to an end. I kind of started already. Basically I got this paint, boop, whatever it is, okay, deal with it, and that's what we're doing. We're painting. Started a little bit up here. Maybe you could see the different contrast. That's also a French word, contraste. We're starting with the one corner. Have the room prepared with the light. Going to do the closet and ceiling white. See how that comes out. And that's it. You know, courtesy of Benjamin Moore. That's what we're going to do. They have a store in my hometown, and I kind of like it because you get to go to the counter and talk to people. You know, hey, how's this paint for the ceilings, or how's this paint for the bathroom, or oh no sir, you should probably get, you know, different paint for the bathroom because of the moisture. Okay, so I got to get a couple of gallons of that because obviously I have a bathroom ceiling. And everyone might say, oh, who cares, doesn't matter, but I got a buddy at work who actually used, not Benjamin Moore, but used plain Jane ceiling paint, and a couple of years went by and it's bubbling because of the moisture. Even though I do have a fan, which will be installed later, obviously, it doesn't matter, it's still just the moisture, and then, you know, you gotta crack the window open, and who cares, just get the right paint. It's my house, doesn't cost anything. So, alright, I'll set this up, I'll do a couple of minutes of rolling, and then that's really it. I'm painting the ceiling. This is obviously just plain Jane, Benjamin Moore ceiling, construction grade ceiling, white, you know. A couple of coats, minimum at least 2, and then we'll go into the closet. And then as the closet's drying, then I'll come and I got, it's over there. Face the other way for absolutely no reason, but it's a glossier. It's for the trim right here. 1, 2, and then the hallway trim 3, and just to see how it comes out. So, all right, I'll set it up over here, and I'll just do a couple minutes, and that's it. These are obviously swatches. Trying to figure out what to paint the room. Set this up on a tripod. Get this going this way. Oh, excuse me. That's pretty much it. All right, hang out for a couple minutes and thanks for watching. So there's really no pattern that I do because it's a ceiling and it's popcorn, so you won't see it. So I'll go this way a couple of strokes, and then I'll go the other way a couple of strokes. This way I can get to the wall, because what's going to happen is I'm going to put crown molding on, and I'm going to put floor molding in. And if you watch my previous videos, you'll see that the drywall when the house was built, unfortunately, does not meet up with the floor in the ceiling, which is fine. I just take the roller and I pretty much go right along the wall. Because the crown molding I'm going to get is going to be bigger than the paint. Does that make sense? So I'm going to get 3 inch or 2 inch crown molding, and you won't see the gap. but this is definitely yellowed over time. So this is all well needed shit. Last week I prepared the floor. I'll show you that after a couple of minutes. I know I'm probably off camera. And there's really no technique. I'm not going to really talk about, not really off camera that much. I'm not going to talk about how to paint. Put the paint on the roller. Get whatever roller you want to get whatever stick you want to get whatever paint pan you want to get. I'm using disposable stuff. So when I'm done today, all I do is throw it out. It doesn't stick around. You don't put it in a bucket of water. You don't save this shit. Some people might say, well, Joe, if you freeze it and then you thaw it, you could use it again, if you, fuck you. Like I said, a couple of coats on the ceiling. I did not need primer. The ceiling is painted already, according to the person on the counter, which I would assume is a paint expert. Probably not, but like I said, I'd like to go to Benjamin Moore. I do not. Benjamin Moore, my buddy JK18, he painted his house. I think well before YouTube, if I'm correct. If not, tough shit. Basically, he had his living room painted by his professionally, and I liked his paint and I liked his product. We're actually going to match the living room to his living room, but that's obviously down the road. So, like I said, there's a Benjamin Moore store in my hometown where I currently are now, and I like the fact that I can go to the store. I can go to the counter and say, hey, how you doing? I'm painting, 1,800 square feet. Oh, congratulations, I just bought a house. Oh, cool. What kind of ceiling paint do you recommend? Oh, okay, is there any paint there now? Oh, yes, sir, there is. Oh, okay, good, yeah, so you just need, construction grade, so-and-so, and, oh, okay, thank you, and X amount of dollars later, that's it. And we move on, and this is where I'm at. Easter Sunday, when this is being recorded. And so far, I'll show you later, I prepared the room. It's all in the prep work, supposedly. Come over here a little bit. Just try to overlap it. Like I said, it's a popcorn ceiling wall, so you probably are not going to see where I stopped the roller. See, if you see, if the video, I'm stopping right here. You're not going to see that because the roller is popcorn. I'm sorry, the ceiling's popcorn, but you see it on the wall. And obviously when I'm ready for the walls, I'll videotape the walls. But, I painted multiple houses and rooms in my day. Like I said, you walk with the roller, apply a little bit of force. Now that the roller is fully saturated, you can overlap. You can twist the roller, get different sides. See, I got a whole different paint on the left because depending on how you hold the stick, you're applying pressure differently. If that makes sense. But it looks real sharp, it's coming out real sharp. We'll do one more pass. I'll take the camera off the tripod and I'll show you the setup that I'm doing. I'm not going to lie to you, in a perfect world I would have loved to, take everything down and gut everything, but unfortunately what happens is it costs money. So as long as you lay a base coat, let it dry. Okay, everybody, that was enough. Let's just take the camera off the tripod. Yippity skippity. All right, 10 minutes in. All right, this is basically it. Hopefully you could see the difference using the Halogen. That's German for good and tight. So obviously you could see the difference. I mean, I could see it in the camera, so you're good to see it. You know, this is more yellow, this is more white, and that's it. So the quick version is I pretty much got a lot of old newspapers throughout the last couple months, and I went around the border with the newspaper just so it drips. This is going to stay also for the walls. I went around the entire room. Obviously, excuse me, I went around and I had this brown paper, and I lined the brown paper in the closet. And then I'll get some more paper for here, I'm not ready yet. And then I put the two drop cloths down. They're canvas, so they should hold if anything drips. And then you just completely, you know, bombard the area with newspaper, because what's going to happen is, you know, it's just going to seep through eventually. So I took the cover off camera, and I used this tool, which I'm keeping in the water, and I spun it, which is actually time to go upside down. Whoops, excuse me. Gotcha. And this way the water, the paint comes off. I used warm water. The paint comes off, let it like sit there for a little bit. Hammer, drill, take the cover off, use this, and just go at it until the battery dies. Probably about a minute. I put the piece, there's a rubber piece in here. I put that piece in the water, and I just pour it, you know, and then when I'm done, I'll clean up. But this is the newspaper's problem, you know, this is why it's so thick, because it doesn't go through. So I'm gonna pour another set. This is my setup, disposable. When I'm done, then I'll throw it out. So thanks for watching. Hit like, hit subscribe. This is pretty much a cut and dry paint video. We're not doing the walls. We're just doing the ceiling. Then we're gonna do the closet. Then we're gonna do the molding. Then depending on what time it is, I'll go back to the ceiling for a second coat. And maybe a third coat, depending on how the ceiling likes the paint. Sometimes it's very dry and it takes it. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.